earlier today a little bit. Oliver, this hog market here just kind of looks like it wants to sit back a little bit, take a little bit of protection after some of its performance there on Friday.
Yeah, a little bit. For that February contract, if you look back over the last week to week and a half, we've really been mostly range bound, call it 66.50 to 68.50, just kind of ping-ponging around, looking for new direction. If we do break and close below the low end of that recent range, 66.50, I wouldn't be surprised to see us retest those lows from earlier in the fall, closer to 63, 67. At that point, I think the market will be pretty oversold and might represent a buying opportunity. The other thing we're keeping an eye on that might be adding a little bit of pressure is a little bit of a seasonal trade here, but specifically for that June contract, if you was sold on December 1st, bought back on December 17th, you were profitable for 13 out of the last 15 years. The average pullback is about 175, so I'm sure that's adding a little bit of weakness here as we start this new month.
Is there anything over in this cattle market that we can read as a pattern?
Well, the cash has been defying gravity for the past several months, which has been just really upbeat and encouraging for a lot of the producers, and really it far exceeded our expectations, especially considering where we've came from. The market still looks pretty constructive, but I think a pullback would be pretty healthy for the market. 123 is really the line in the sand that we're looking at for the support side of things on that February contract. If we were to close below there, potentially we see some further liquidation from the funds. Probably somewhere around 100,000 contracts net long. We'll get an updated look at the commitment of traders here this afternoon.
Okay, Oliver, I'm only got about 15, 20 seconds left here, but is the trade reacting there at the floor on this announcement from the president about steel and aluminum tariffs on Brazil?
You know, the outside markets it hasn't really crept into the agricultural commodities, but if you look at markets like the S&P, it's trading off about 0.75 to 1% here this morning, so a little bit of fear there. And also going forward, December 15th going to be a big day. We're expected to raise tariffs on China, so some big headlines just around the corner for us.
Thank you very much. Always appreciate it, Oliver. Oliver Slope is with Blue Line Futures in Chicago.